Good morning, room 307. This is Miss Barnett, and I'm going to be going over your assignments for today, Monday, April 27th. So, right now I'm on Google Classroom, and as you can see, the first thing that's listed under Monday, April 27th is our assignment sheet. Remember, your assignment sheet is a really great way to keep track of all of your work for each day. So you can see you have your work here. It's listed by subject, and you can just kind of check off things as you go through. You also have your question of the day. Very simple today. What did you do this weekend? So you can see Miss Barnett's example. And then just, tell me what you did this weekend. Was it a good weekend? Did you stay cool? What are some things you and your family did? For reading, there is two parts. I'd like you to, on the Wonder slide, read the essential question, read and study the vocabulary. So here are the words with the definition, and here are the words in context. And then I'd like you to read the story. Read about what an expository text is for the genre. And we are, instead of doing work on our on Google Classroom and on a slide, we are going to be doing our reading classwork through iReady. Ms. Fletcher was on, and she wants to make sure that everybody is doing their iReady reading and math lessons. And so we're going to continue and kind of push that and make that our focus as we continue moving on. We did iReady every single day at school, but this slide is here for you in case you need a reminder about your directions and how to log in. You log in through your Clever app, and then you tap on the icon for iReady. It's this one right here. And then we're going to continue on just your pathway, no teacher assigned lessons. I also included the link to Clever right here in case some of you are not using your school iPad, or maybe you're using a computer or whatever else. That link is there for you. Since it's Monday, we also have our guest reader Monday. It is Mrs. Marin. She's our neighbor across from our classroom. She teaches 5th grade at El Cerrito, and she will be reading If You Give a Moose a Muffin. Okay. Oops, that can go too. Uh-oh, my Google Classroom went away. There we go. All right, right back to it. For our math today, complete the slides and then check your answers using the answer key. After you're done, please make sure you turn it in on Google Classroom. Then the same way that we're doing our reading classwork that way, we are also doing math classwork that way. So we will not be logging into Zern.org anymore. Instead, we're logging into Clever to do iReady Math. Here's a little preview of your math slides. So you can see we're working again with some digital geoboards and making shapes to split it in half. You have two slides, on slides 10 and 11 that you need to do work on. So whether it's putting a check mark, dragging a check mark where it needs to go, putting the letters. I also realized, of course, I can give you an answer key so you can check your slides after you're done to make sure you're understanding your work. So I included on this week's work an answer key so you can see the answers right there. And then here are your directions for iReady Math. So just like we did every day in class, you're going to go to the Clever app right here. You're going to tap on the iReady icon and then select the Math tab so that way you can continue on your pathway for math. For social studies this week, we are finishing up how California has changed, how my community has changed over time. I'd like you to read the information about how land has been used in California, then respond to the prompt with a 3rd grade paragraph. I've been seeing a lot of just sentences or 1 or 2 word answers. And, we're in 3rd grade, so we know what kind of work we do and what kind of work is expected. The first slide 4, is on explorers. And so when the explorers came to California, and then the next slide is on missions. I included some information about what a 3rd grade paragraph should look like with your topic sentences, your details, your explanation, and your concluding sentences. And I also gave you an example of what a paragraph might look like. So your prompt is, describe what the explorers of 1539 and missionaries of 1769 did in California. Look at the example paragraph for help. You do not need to color code your response. So all you need to do is click on the box to add text. And here's an example paragraph. It has my details, my stop and explain mores, my topic sentence, and my concluding sentence, which is what third graders do when they write. So I'll be looking out for that to make sure that we're making those good choices as we're doing our writing. For PE, it's your PE link. If you click on it, it will take you right to third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade. That is you. So you're going to click on your warm up, your activity, and then your cool down. And it is Monday, which means we have another coding challenge from Dr. Martin. So go ahead and you can click on that. You'll notice there is no reading log because we're adding in our iReady. I wanted to make sure that nobody felt like it was too much work or that it was too overwhelming. So your reading log is gone. You don't need to do that because we're doing iReady. So I'm going to be on Clever every day to make sure you're getting your iReady minutes and that you're completing your lesson in order to mark that. The same thing goes for math. There's just 2 slides right here where you kind of go through and you do your work, and then the rest of that classwork is going to be on iReady Math. And I will be on Clever each day to check and make sure you're getting your minutes and getting your lessons completed. So that way I can count your math and reading classwork as a part of that. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. We will Zoom very quickly at 12 o'clock. And for those of you who are on iReady, I have kind of a special little shout out for those of you who are. I made some certificates so that way we can celebrate each day who's completing their work and who's making good choices with their distance learning. I will see you at 12, and I hope you have a wonderful day.